psychologist specializing in hypnotism. You are about to see a preview of the most fantastic advance ever to be made in the history of motion picture entertainment, called Hypnovista. It is a psychological technique whereby you, seated in the auditorium, actually become part of the action you see on the screen.
Hello everybody, I'm B-Bacon. Happy Halloween! And what a great holiday Halloween is, isn't it? A time where everyone can get together and celebrate one of the most abstract emotions, fear. That's what I love about Halloween. Because Christmas is a time to celebrate, joy and happiness. Valentine's is about love. St. Patrick's Day is about getting drunk. And Thanksgiving is about being fat. But Halloween is like that special holiday where it's all about the fear, baby. It's all about being scared and spooked out. I remember Halloween as a kid and loving it more than even Christmas. Sure, I'd get presents on Christmas, but Halloween was like a celebration. It was something that everyone around my block, everyone that my parents knew, my family, would all get together around Halloween and celebrate. It was more of Christmas than any other holiday. Yeah, Christmas, a couple relatives would come over, but Halloween is when everyone would come over. It was a joyous occasion. I loved it so much. I loved trick-or-treating, eating ghost in the graveyard cake, eating donuts, drinking apple cider, and I loved just looking at all the different colors of the leaves and the pumpkins and everything else. It was a brilliant holiday, and it couldn't be set in a better time than October, which when you hear the wind, it almost sounds like there's a ghost talking to you. But something that I really enjoyed about Halloween was getting scared, as everyone else does. I used to watch horror movies when I was a little kid, some of them like Frankenstein and Dracula, and grew up later watching some more terrifying horror movies. But something as a little kid that would really scare me was ghost stories. Stories that you'd sit around the campfire and just immerse in. Stories that I just blew me away by how creepy they were. They're simple now and seem very juvenile, but back then, they were the stories that made you go, "Ha!" and just scared you so much. But later, when I was a kid, I'd find out that these stories were actually in a collection of books, known as the Scary Story Trilogy. These are some of the greatest books to have scary stories in. Yeah, I know there's pretty much basic scary story books. You can find a lot of those anywhere, but this one was different from the other ones. You know why? Because these had some of the creepiest pictures you have ever seen. To be honest, I think these books are more notorious for their pictures than they are their scary stories. They were written by Alvin Schwartz, and the drawings were done by Stephen Gammell. But they weren't really written by Alvin Schwartz. They're more of a collection of traditional folklore. Some of my favorite stories being The Toe, which is a very creepy... Oh, hold on, my phone's ringing. Hello? Well, that's weird. Just a bunch of breathing. Oh, probably just some loser. So anyway, The Toe was was a favorite story of mine. About a kid finds a toe in the ground, and it's... Okay, I just spoiled that story for you, but I won't try to spoil the other stories. Another favorite story of mine is High Beams, where this girl is driving along the road and she keeps seeing these high beams flash at her, and it's just really great. I don't want to ruin it for you, but most of these stories might seem familiar. Another one is The Hook, notorious for being a very suspenseful story. And there's a couple songs thrown in the books too. The Her song, and of course one of the most notorious songs, A Woman of Skin and Bones. And they actually give you kind of little sheet music in there too. but probably my favorite... It's my phone again. I'm really sorry. Hello?
I'm coming to get you. I'm gonna get you.
Goddamn asshole. Probably just some loser. Anyway, but probably my most favorite story amongst the scary storybooks was The Babysitter. This one gave me nightmares. Well, they all pretty much gave me nightmares, but this one gave me the most. I might spoil this one for you, and again, I apologize, but it's such a great story. And it's been adapted into a movie called When a Stranger Calls, both in the 1970s, I believe, and in the recent years. But it's about this girl who's babysitting these kids, and she keeps getting a call from this creep. And he keeps saying stuff and saying, I'm going to come and get you. I'm going to come and get you. And then she tries to trace the call, and he's in the freaking house. Like, wouldn't that be so scary to just be minding your own business, staying in the house, and all of a sudden someone keeps calling you and... Sorry, I should just shut my phone off. Hello? Man, it's that guy again.
I'm almost here.
What do you mean you're almost here?
Your mother sucks dick in hell.
You know what? Screw you, buddy. Idiot. I mean, seriously, that's gotta be the weirdest things ever, to just be minding your own business, someone calling you, stalking you from somewhere, and he happens to be in your house, or outside your house, or somewhere. God. Oh, that used to give me creeps. And again, not all these stories are just plain out creepy. There's some lighthearted ones like The Viper, which is pretty funny, and I love the little drawing they make on it. It's more funny than it is scary, but I can see why it might give kids the chills. But then there's some stories that are just outright disgusting, like the one about the girl staying at the grave. That one is just horribly mean-spirited and cruel. If you know what I'm talking about, I mean, it's so bad. It's so mean, but it's so creepy. It's one of the few unsupernatural stories that happens in this book. Well, I guess that's all I'm going to talk about for now. The scary storybooks. I got to enjoy Halloween while it's still lasting. I didn't really select any things from the other two books, but I'd recommend all three of these books. However, I wouldn't recommend these for the faint of heart, because these drawings almost passed me out. They were so scary. I mean, that guy, Stephen Gamble, he's a great artist, because he can scare me with such weird and bizarre drawings. Like, I've never been more scared than I have when I look into a scary storybooks. So, if you're a parent and you're looking for a way to kind of spook your kids on Halloween, don't show them the pictures from this book, but read, just read, like, memorize a couple stories, and when you're sitting around a campfire, you should tell a couple, because I think that the kids will really like it, and I know a lot of these stories I was told, and I found out they were later based on traditional folklore, which I thought was brilliantly done well. Well, I guess that's all I gotta say. I'm B-Bake saying... Hello?
I'm outside your door.
I just get that door then. Well, here it goes. For a second there, I thought there was going to be like some guy... Oh my god, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Shit! Oh, hey. Baseball! Shoot! Banana! That's what you call a bloody mess. Well, I'm B-Big saying have a safe and happy Halloween, or I'll cut you up!